Hi out there. So today is day 13, which it isn't really because a couple of days has slipped again, which I'm taking as a sign of maybe making a video every single day is a bit of a challenge for me. Even though it's just small videos, it's still a bit of a challenge. However, it has been a very good experience. It's been good practice for me. It's a good way of getting over some fear of being on camera, putting myself out there. So yes, that has been very good. I asked the universe when I started this, and a couple of times during, to give me a sign about the future. What is the next step? What am I going to do? What's the next step in this process of mine? And I asked the universe to give me a sign that I understood, because I'm sometimes having trouble understanding or trusting the signs that I get from the universe. So just today, I got a sign that in my mind cannot be misunderstood. So thank you, universe, for sending me a very clear sign. The sign is that I was given some very professional equipment to make YouTube videos, which is a camera and some light and a microphone, so I can make good quality videos. Could also be the universe just saying, you're making terrible videos quality wise, here's some equipment to help that out. But I take it as a sign of this is not the last videos that I'm gonna make, and the next ones are gonna be in a better quality. Maybe not the last video tomorrow, which is the last of the 2 weeks. I might need a bit more time to play with the equipment, but there will definitely be some new videos in a better quality. So that's great. Thank you, universe. That was a very nice sign, and a sign that I understood. And also thank you to my boyfriend, Carlos, for being the channel of this sign. It's very lovely of you. I love you, sweetie. So yeah, I have had some realizations lately. One of them is that I don't like, and I've never liked it when people saw me in a process. So this is also a very new thing for me, to be open and to let everyone know what is happening right now. I even remember as a child, if I did something, I was very creative also as a child, painting or making clothes for my dolls or something like that. And I never liked it when people were looking at what I was doing while I was doing it. I loved being creative, I still do. But when I was a child, I hated when people were standing and looking at what I was doing, because I felt like I was being judged. And I grew a little bit out of that. I got more used to it, especially when I became a florist, because I had to make bouquets right there in front of the customer every time. So that got me out of that fear of people looking at me while I was in a process, or at least some of it. But I still feel that feeling of don't look at me before I have a finished product that I can show you. Whether it's like a coach process that I go through, or if it's a more physical, like a painting or a piece of clothing or food for that matter. I like it best if people see it when I feel like now it's perfect, now I can show this to the world. Probably because well, it is because I'm afraid of being judged. And um, there's something very, very vulnerable about showing others something that in my mind is not perfect yet. So that is also why this is a very good practice. And the thing is also, especially in a creative process, if I've made a painting and I finished it, and I feel like now this is perfect. I can't do this any better. I've done all I can do. Then there is suddenly something very, very vulnerable, and it's like, this is my feelings on a canvas. And when I then put that out to others to see, it's like, here's a part of me hanging here. And it's now very vulnerable because, of course, I don't want to be judged. I don't want people to judge what I've done, because I feel like that's a direct connection to my heart, to what I have been doing. And it's a good realization, because of course people it doesn't really matter what people think. If I've done something that I feel is perfect, is good, that I've made it from my heart, then that is all that counts. And then people can think whatever they want. It's easier said than done. But this is definitely something that I have to work on, to do things from the heart, what my heart tells me, and then be okay with that, and not be concerned about what other people think.